everybody. I decided tonight that I'm gonna do a pretty big canvas. I'm gonna go back and do a flip cup. I haven't done a flip cup now for a few weeks, and so I thought I would go ahead and do that. I'm gonna use some colors that I used last time, and then I've added some new ones, and let me show you what I've got. These are all mixed with Floetrol and silicone. Let's see, so the three primary colors were from my last video. Let's see if I can balance that. And then I did a brown. These are all Mont Marte paints. And then I did Cobalt blue, but I mixed it up. I had a container that just had a little bit of light blue in it. So I did the Cobalt blue, and that's Artist Loft Cobalt blue, which I really like that color. So I do that. And then I also mixed up some 24 karat gold, which is DecoArt. Again, all mixed with Floetrol, and then they all have silicone in them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And I've been kind of debating back and forth whether I should be using any whites, but I didn't make any, so I think we'll just go with it, with what I have. Actually, move these back just a little. Okay, I think I'm gonna change up the order of the colors. There's like this canvas is a level 1, which is actually, even though it's the lowest quality, it's actually a little nicer quality than the ones I normally use, which are the multi-packs. And this one's pretty big. I think it's 18 by 24, which is one of the biggest ones I've done. Anyway, I think I'm gonna alternate with the brown and blue in different cups. So let's get started. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna layer the brown in every other cup here. Okay, drip, drip. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the blue in the ones in between, just, you know, to vary it up a little bit. Okay, let's see if I can remember what I'm doing here. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna do red, and I think I'll put red in all of them. So, and these paints are mixed pretty thick. They're mostly about 1 part paint, 2 parts Floetrol, but they still are pretty thick. I think the Mont Marte paint's probably on the thicker side. Okay, I'm gonna put the yellow in with the blue and red cups, which are these. A little more. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna do the gold in other ones. I don't have a lot of the gold, so we will figure that out when we get to the end here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the cobalt now, because it's also metallic in the cups with the primary colors. So I'm gonna put the metallic blue, and I do want to put metallic blue in the other cups, but I think I'm gonna go back and let's see. Now the ones with brown, I'm gonna go ahead and do the blue now. So okay. Now I'm going to put the cobalt in on top of that blue. So now they all ended up with cobalt on top. And then, let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and do, what do I want to do? I'm gonna do the red. And I already have red in these two, so I'm gonna do red in these. Maybe, I don't know if 5 cups was too many, or maybe I don't have enough paint, but we'll see. Okay, that one's about done. Okay, so I haven't done brown yet in these two, so I'm going to do brown in those two. And then I am making a mess on this canvas. I'm going to put yellow on the end ones. And then I'm going to put the gold in these, because I don't think I've used the gold yet in these. And I think that's it for the gold. I have kind of decided maybe I'll just do a little bit of a drop in each of these. You never know. Sometimes the smallest little amount of one color can just be cool. And one thing I noticed is that you definitely want to have a metallic if you like a lot of cells. I think the metallics work really good with creating cells. So I'm gonna go back to the original 3 that had brown, and I'm gonna do more brown. Don't have a lot of it. So use this one up. Good on that. I'm gonna do the yellow. I think there's just a little bit of yellow, so I'm gonna do the yellow and then two middle ones. And then we're going to finish up with the cobalt blue and the dark blue. I'm going to do that. I'm going to probably finish this up. And these two. And I think I've mentioned this before, one of the hardest things I have is figuring out, for me, what's hardest is figuring out what colors would work well together. So it's fun to kind of find a piece you like and figure out what colors the other artist used. So you can kind of, just to kind of get you started. But I have had a few where I've just made my best guess and they've come out really nice. So, for me, it's a little bit hit or miss. That's kind of the way I think of it. So, okay. And honestly, that does it. I am out of paint, at least of the pre-mix paint. I got plenty of paint, just not plenty mixed up. So hopefully we've got enough. I don't even think I want to mix more of these right now, because because I want to try something different for my next project. So, okay, now the canvas is a little bit of a mess, but I'm not going to worry about that. So we're going to flip these. Was awkward. Okay, I'm gonna let those sit for a couple minutes, and we'll come back in just a minute and we'll see what's. I already see some really cool cells around the edges of some of these, so let's hope. Dragging the cups is also not my best area, but that's also a little hit and miss, and there's 5 of them, so yeah, wish me luck. Let's see. And there's not a lot in each one. That's not too bad. Okay. Probably should have gone a little closer to the edge over here, but yeah, so here's one of my problems. So I kind of kept it down and I end up with some bare areas in the middle, unfortunately, but and that one just did not go. And I'm gonna go ahead and give this a little torch. I already have a ton of cells, but I don't think this is gonna do much to change that. Okay, now I think this is the only cup I haven't dribbled from. So let's see. blob is almost off there. There we go. I think I probably got pretty good coverage. Most places, we'll check it in a sec, but so I'm gonna yeah, what do you guys think? I'm gonna torch it again. Started out with a lot of cells and did definitely lose some of that with tilting. It's really interesting how this blue doesn't like to make cells at all, but this area here with the gold is really cool. And I really like this area here. I'll show you when I take you down. Still maybe tilt just a little. I don't think it's gonna go anymore. It's definitely about tilted out over there, but maybe just a little. So yeah, this one I think is pretty cool. I like the colors. It's, you know, it probably wouldn't be one of my favorites, but I think it's one that other people would really like too. So I just don't think I can. I probably should use a little more paint, and I probably, instead of the brown, I probably should have gone with something else, maybe white, since I already had gold. But anyway, I will take you down in just a moment. If you enjoy having fun and just trying new things, hit the subscribe button and maybe hit the like button. That would really help me out. Thanks.